Hey folks, Landstryder here, and welcome to another episode of my Forever Stranded Lost Souls playthrough. Today, I got some sad news to share with you guys. So, I was out looking for lapis so that I could increase the fortune and luck on my Manilian pickaxe, which it got up to fortune 2 now. But I was running around the nether looking for that stuff, lapis. And I ended up encountering one of those infernal mobs that like pulls the items out of your hands. And of course I had my well leveled up diamond sword in my hand, and there happened to be a pool of lava in the direction that I was facing at the time. It's gone. I'm so sad. But that does give me the excuse to now, or I have no excuse now not to upgrade to a tinker's weapon. So let's take a look at what we're going to be doing here. Now I'm not quite ready for it yet, but I think I would like to have a scythe. The reason for the scythe is because of the area effect attack, and it is slightly faster than the cleaver. The cleaver was the other one that I was thinking about doing, but the scythe is slightly faster and the area effect thing, and you do get a lot of groups of mobs and things like that, especially like I was thinking about going back to the maze soon. You can see that my difficulty down here has been creeping up and creeping up. It's getting up to 1, and it's getting up there to the bit ridiculous. But after watching Esk's video on his playthrough, that I think, now I didn't have them at the time, but I have interdiction torches now. And I think that with the interdiction torches, the fact that I have good armor, I have it leveled up, I'm going to have a better weapon, and I have some tactics that I can borrow that after watching Esk's video. I think I should be able to get through it pretty quick, pretty easily. And learned something else that was really cool, that you could use the ender pearls with your key to teleport back to your grave. That's pretty neat. I did not realize that. That would have saved me a lot of time and effort a couple times throughout this playthrough. Anyway, so yeah, I've been looking through the materials in U at the various modifiers and materials, particularly see what we have on hand, what would be the best materials to use for my scythe, and I want to go with supremium for the head. Now the problem with that is I don't have the head yet, obviously, because I don't have enough supremium. So I've got a copper rod that's going to give me the well established, so I should get a little bit of extra experience from kills. I've got a redstonia tool rod, or restonia, yeah, I guess that is how you say that. Tough tool rod there. That's going to give me hearts, so that should increase the damage based on the number of the amount of health that I currently have. And since I can have like a pretty ridiculous amount of health, that should pump the damage up pretty good. And then I got Enderman Tough Tool Binding. That's going to give me Global Traveler, which allows the loot to be teleported back to my base immediately. And the other thing that's going to give me is the interference. So if I attack an Enderman, hopefully that will prevent them from teleporting away. So that would be pretty cool. And then the final thing is, of course, the supremium, which is going to give the prosperous and durante, I think that's how you say it. Prosperous will occasionally make it drop prosperity shards, and these are one of the things that I've been having. I went out and explored a bunch and got a bunch of prosperity shards. You see I got 2 stacks left, and I used 1 full stack to start making my supremium ingots. I made a few supremium ingots. I've upgraded the longbow, or not longbow, but the short bow here. It now has half of a supremium and half lumium, so that is nice. That increased the damage bonus and greatly increased the durability. And then I put a supremium head on my arrows. Now look at that. I got 1020 ammo out of this now. I am going to need to get some supremium to repair it, which is another reason I want to work on getting a better supply. And I think one of my viewers, Curtis, has given me a good idea. Now these are okay. They're okay for like right now. We need to get well, once we have 8 Insanium, I'll have enough, be able to break that back down into the Supremium I need to upgrade 8 of these ingots, and then I can pour the head on my side. And hopefully that'll happen before the end of this episode, but there's some other things I want to get done while we're waiting for that. So if we look in the quest book, there's a bunch of things that we have done between this episode and last, and then it's just some basic grindy stuff. But yeah, I created at least one of each of these empowered items. The canola thing would be another way that I could generate power. I'm not probably gonna go into that one because I've got other ways that I can generate power, and much more power, because we need lots of power. Right now we're gonna claim that. And then I did the diamantine. Then that's actually a pretty good material to use. I almost used that as part of the tool, or part of the weapon, but I ended up deciding on other things, so we'll claim that. I get a bunch of chests here. The Aroni crystal, claim that. Emeradic, claim all of these. That one was the lapis one, Pallius. And of course the empowered redstonia crystal, claim of that. Now I might end up using some of those in various crafting processes as we go forward to see, depending on if I need something from that mod. But for the time being, they're just tossed into my chest here somewhere. Yeah, you can see a few of them. There they are, tossed in there in case I need them for a particular crafting thing. But as you can see, I've been looking at the upgrades here. But before we get into that, I actually want to do this one real quick. Laser, because I need to do these energy flow lasers. It looks like I'm short on a piece of obsidian. Really? Did I use? Oh yes, I used it in the process of dang it. I guess I'm not going to do that one right this second, because I'm going to need to go get some obsidian. I wonder if the block breaker where's that at? This thing. I wonder if the mechanical miner would actually mine obsidian. I guess there's one way to find out real quick. I could just put it down, put a piece of obsidian in it, because if this will work, then I have an idea to get a bunch of obsidian fast. So it sure does work. That sure does work. Okay, cool. Alright, let's take that. So I'm actually going to have a use for this mechanical miner. Nice. Alright, but we're going to need a fluid placer. I'm kind of getting sidetracked here, but that's okay. This is good info anyway. Fluid placer, this thing right here. Yeah, we're going to do this. We need to make one of these, an auto placer. Then we can upgrade it to a fluid placer with a couple buckets. Of course, we need iron plates. Hopefully I still got my hammer in here. Yes, I do. And if I can find some iron ingots in here. Iron ingots? You in here? Probably not. Let's go grab some from over here real quick. Here's a few iron ingots. And we'll need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 of those. Alright, so now we can make some buckets. 1, 2, and upgrade this to a fluid placer. There we go. Fluid placer. Nice. Now I'm not sure if the gargantuan drum down there is going to auto export. I don't think it does. In fact, you can see that I created a magmatic generator here just to kind of see how well this would work, for generating power. It's pretty slow. It's like 40 RF a tick, I think, to begin with. But we could upgrade that. Maybe we should even think about doing that before we take off with the the drum of lava to go make some obsidian. And we'll probably just turn the builder off for a second while we're out doing that, because we're going to borrow that drum here. But I did want to make the redstone upgrade things there. So let's look at that, because that is also a quest that I want to get done today. This thing's right here. Upgrade base. Oh, it's actually gold. Okay, so I know I need 3 of those for the quest. And we put those in the... I really should probably make an elevator to come down straight down here. We put those in this thing over here. There we go. And that will convert somewhat, a bit slowly, because I don't have a ton of these mills anywhere. I should set up some more mills, maybe some lava mills. Although I'm sucking up all the lava around, so maybe I'll do that after this thing has done its work. Let's go ahead and turn it off right now because we're about to, and it'll still take in power while it's turned off. It's just actually paused its mining operation. You can see that it's pumping up the power. Now the other thing I like about this is it does not actually use power unless it's pulling in a block of lava, so that's cool. You can see that we've got 46,000 buckets so far. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Let's grab that. We're going to need that here in a little bit because we're going to go make a ton of obsidian. Just a ton of it. Let's see how is that done? Yes, it's done. Cool. Excellent. Now we have the EU upgrades. Let's see if that unlocked anything else new. EU, oh, there's 2 tasks to it. Okay, we actually have to make the various upgrades. I see. Okay, let's see how hard that is. We have those right here. We're going to need a speed upgrade. Done. A mining upgrade. Done. And, or is it, wait, that's a stack upgrade. We want the mining upgrade now. Of course, it takes a golden pickaxe. Do I have a golden pickaxe over here? By any chance? I do not. If I did, I must have used it up. Or ground it up, cooked it down. Okay, so let's just do that, and that'll give us our final upgrade there. And complete that quest. Nice. Alright, that's done. There's another one we can claim. More chests. Probably should open those before we head off and then put this loot away. So it's not in my inventory. We're not thinking about it. But, hang on here. First thing I want to do was see what the speed upgrade will do for this generator. It doubles the RF a tick. Now I don't know if I can do, oh yeah, maximum upgrade 64. Power penalty level 1 plus 1 GP. So now I am using up some of my power grid. Permanently, basically. So I would need to put down a few more if I wanted to upgrade this some more. So I could in fact upgrade this to the point where it might produce enough power to actually power the builder off of the lava that the lava is sucking in. So that's probably not a bad thing to do. Might think about doing some of that. The other thing I was thinking is I could make magmatic generators from thermal magmatic. Yeah, that right there. These things, and then I could upgrade them as well. Maybe we'll do a little bit of both there, because I want to like use the lava to clear the lava. It makes sense, right? I mean, I'm picking up all this lava. You don't have that much to do with 65,000 and a half buckets of lava, so I might as well use some of it to generate the power to clear the lava. Right? It seems like it makes sense to me. Anyway. Let's put those things away. Let's put this extra piece away. So we got the fluid placer, we got the breaker. The other thing I'm going to need to take with me is a hardened fluid duct and a servo to use that duct. Servo doesn't have to be a... In fact, you know what? I got these really good servos, and I don't know how fast it's going to work for breaking the thing. Let's just take... And it's not like I'm going to lose it. I'm going to bring it back. Let's use a resonant servo to do all this work. Alright, before we go though, let's see what is in all of these loot chests that we just grabbed. Some leadstone flux duct, okay. Some compact machine walls, nice. Can use those soon. Some cobblestone, let me just put that away. Alright, let's check the next couple. Some crates and a small storage crate, okay, cool. Or some chests, I mean, and a small storage crate. We'll put that in there, put the chests over here because those are crafting components for many other things. Some dirt and grass. Alright. Nothing special there. More water wheels. Okay. Obviously, when we get to the overworld, we're going to want to build a water wheel because we have all these parts for a water wheel. And then finally, some transfer nodes. Cool. I will toss them in here too because those will be useful later on, and put these away because don't think I need those. This thing doesn't require any power. The mechanical miner does not. So these items right here, I don't need the compact machine walls with me at the time, and I will toss the dirt and grass into this chest. You can see I'm getting quite a bit of dirt buildup, and that's just basically off of the seeds that the harvester thing out here is getting for me. Because I got a stack of redstone in my inventory. I don't know where that came from, but I don't need to take it with me. Man, since I don't have an actual regular weapon, I'm just going to be using the yo-yo as my primary weapon. I can do both. I can swing it with I can just swing at things with it, and I can, toss it out there until we get the thing we need. Yeah, I'm getting all the seeds from just, occasionally coming out here and pressing this button and getting lots of seeds. You see, I don't understand why I get so much more seeds than I get wheat. You would think it would be the other way around. So maybe that's a bug or an issue or something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah, you would think that you would get more wheat than you do the seeds. I'm not sure why that's the thing. Let's take this shortcut through here. We're gonna go through the fortress. Alright, now that we're here at my favorite place to make stuff with water that requires flowing water or water of any kind, let's set up the block breaker. That's the fluid placer. The block breaker can go there. The fluid placer can go on the other side. There we go. Now before I do that, I want to see if I can set that. Nope. It's definitely going to require a piece of pipe in between. I didn't figure that I could just do that. Although I didn't try the wrench. Let's try the wrench. I just want to see if there's a way to set this thing to auto export, because that would be neat. No, didn't really do anything different there. No, it doesn't do anything. Okay. It was worth a try. Alright, so place that there. Place the tank up on top. Put our thing there and tell it to ignore redstone. That should start filling that up with lava. And why is this not working yet? Because does this require a redstone signal? I bet it does. I bet it does. Now, did I bring a lever or any kind of... No. Did not. And if I had a redstone torch, I could switch its mode. Yeah, it's... Well, no, it should work. Maybe it doesn't like the fact that there's fluid there. So that shouldn't have any effect. What if I did that and... There it goes. Okay, yeah, it didn't like the fact that there was already fluid there, so that was easy to fix. So I didn't need to change the redstone mode or anything like that. But now, hey, get out of my face. But yeah, now we're getting, there we go. Now we're getting plenty of obsidian in a fairly rapid fashion. Much faster than doing it by hand, bucking things around and stuff. Much better. I like this automation right here. Now, I kind of wonder what's going to happen when this gets full. I should probably make a drawer and have it like export into a drawer so that I could just make a ridiculous amount of obsidian. I would never need to make obsidian again once the drawer was filled up. And well, we've got 48,000 buckets of lava there. So, and then was it keeping it in the lava? Yeah, it's definitely keeping that full. So there's no problem there. There we go. We're already got a stack ready to go. To temporarily, just to turn this off, I could just do one of these and sell it needs redstone high, and then that should empty out now after a little bit. And because I don't, I'm kind of thinking I'm just going to leave this here for time being and come back to it as I need it. But there we go. We got a bunch of obsidian for the time being. I will make another demonically gargantuan drum. Might as well get a bunch more lava. And yeah, let's go do all those things. So. Alright, there we go. Got another demonically large drum. Let's go toss that back on here. And switch it back on. There it goes. Starts to fill up again. And we're getting even more. And it generated it built up a little bit of power while we were away. So that's nice. That's nice. Now let's put that back away, and we're not using this right at the moment since we're just around the base. I like to keep this handy. And I probably could put the materials in a new way because I've already made my decisions. If you guys can think of a better way to put that tool together, or maybe I didn't consider a material for some reason, but I did carefully read through the whole thing. There was some things that I would have liked to have, but I just don't have access to. I mean, obviously it would be nice to have the draconic metals for the head, but aside from that, the Supremiums seem to be about the best thing that I could currently do, and we're pretty close, not yet close to having that ready to go, but let's see, other things that we want. The reason we went and did the whole obsidian thing was so that we could get this one done, laser relays. So let's do that. So maybe we can clear up some more quests. So that's going to give us that, and then of course we need the wrench as well in order to. Did we no get it? Did it complete maybe? And I just complete. Oh, there's more. Fluid relays and item relays. Okay, we can do that too. Relays. So we need a fluid, a laser. Oh, okay, that's got to be converted. I see. And that's also has to be converted. Ah, I see. All right, we can do those down in the in front of the thingy here, the atomic reconstructor. Okay, so we do one. That'll give us that. And then when you do another, do it again, right? That'll give us the other one. Of course, I think we have to have them both at the same time. Okay, still not a completion there. Let's see, no fluid, fluid and yeah. What's the difference than what we got? Oh, we need the advanced version of both. It looks like, or the advanced item relay. Okay, let's go craft that. That looks like it should be doable. So the advanced item relay is going to require another one of these. And then of course, what are we missing? Gold nuggets, that's easy enough. To do that, to get that. And now we got the advanced relay. There we go, that completes our quest. Yay! Now, I'm not sure that I want to do much with these. I know they're really nice. They're pretty good. But I've already got other things working for me for the most part as far as energy goes. I've got my flux duct, which is okay. It's okay. I should just make sure that we have power to the... No, we don't. So that means we need to come over here. And ain't gonna do nothing without power. So we just need to come over here and grab some bean stew, divide it between these two culinary generators. There we go. I could even upgrade these with some speed upgrades. I don't know that it would get... I doubt it would get any more RF from the bean stew, but I bet it would give... in fact, let's do some of that maybe even. So we're gonna want a bunch of these anyway, I believe. So let's make a few. I doubt it would give any more RF total from the bean stew, but it might give it out faster. So let's find out what the difference here is. So let's convert some of those. Alright, the other thing I wanted to talk about today was the enchanter. The enchanter has a bit of an issue. It needs bookshelves or other enchanting blocks nearby for boosting effects. So there's a couple things we can do for that. Obviously we could just make the bookshelves. Or we could take some gold. Where's it at? Some gold. In fact, we're going to need a bit more gold, I think, today. So let's uncompress a few more blocks here. Take some gold, and I have the bookshelves right here. And if I combine the bookshelves with gold, it should give me magic wood. Well, the reason it's not showing any magic wood right there is because I don't have the experience on me right now. So if I come over here and go, give me some experience, that gives me 19 levels, but I want to spend it wisely because it only takes 4 levels to do said enchanting. There we go, magic wood, and then I can do 4 more levels, magic wood, 4 more levels, etc., 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 and etc. Alright, that gives me 6 magic wood, and you see it says boost the level of enchanting tables by 2.5. So you need 15 bookshelves, or 6 magic wood should get me exactly there too, to 15 levels of bookshelfiness. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Does that work? Yes, there we go. That works. In fact, let's see if we take one of these away. It'll probably say can't do it anymore, right? Exactly. So we put it back right there. In a few seconds, there we go. Detects again. Nice. I could also have, in fact, let's do it this way instead. Instead of having it like spread around like that, let's just have a little wall of magic wood right behind it. Little wall of magic wood right there. That'll work. Yes, that'll work. Okay, so now that I have that, I can do other things with it. In fact, I think there might be some quests for said things. Yes, the evil infused and the enchanted ingot. I can't do the evil infused yet because that's going to require nether stars, and I have been having a little bit of an issue getting the nether star stuff. So, well, the heads from the withered skeleton. I've killed quite a few of them, but I just haven't got very many heads. Been very unlucky. Either that, or I just need to put some enchanting thing. But let's look at what it takes to get the enchanted ingots, because I believe that's not too hard now that we have the enchanter. Enchanted ingots down here somewhere. There it is in the enchanter. Yeah, lapis and gold. Now I saved some lapis specifically for this purpose. Let's do maybe 6 for now. Actually, let's do 6. Let's find our lapis in here, maybe. I know I saved some lapis. I swear I saved lapis. Maybe not. Maybe I didn't. Where would it have put it? Let's try doing this to help search it up. No? There it is. There it is. It was in there. It's just looking right past it. That's all. Okay. Undo that. Alright, we're good. We're good. So now we can make some enchanted ingots. Now, I was actually considering this as one of the parts instead of the copper. I can't remember. I think I went with the copper instead because it seemed like it had a better durability factor overall. But there we go. Grab that out. That'll complete another quest. Done and claim. And then next thing I do is make the magical speed upgrade, which I probably want to do so that I can test that out in the lava generator over there. So let's see if we can do that. How hard is that going to be? Magic speed upgrade. Oh, that's going to take some magic apples, and magic apples are 16 apples and a lapis. That's easy. That is easy. In fact, let's just do a stack. So let me grab 4 more lapis out of here. 2, 3, 4. I should be done with the other enchanted ingots here by now. I should have done 8. I should have done 8, because then I could make 2, but that's okay. We have enough to do the 1, so that plus a 4 lapis will give us our bunch of enchanted apples here in a second. Just might as well wait on this one. It's going to give me 16. Now this thing will also enchant stuff, and one of the things I wanted to attempt to enchant while we wait for that to go. One of the things that I wanted to attempt to enchant, I don't know if it's going to work at all, because it'll do like armor and tools and stuff, but I wanted to see if it would enchant the diamond stiffened mesh that I have here. I don't know if this is going to work at all or not, but we're going to give it a try. It's just going to take 1 piece of lapis if it's going to work at all. But there we go. There's our apples. And let these apples finish, and then maybe we'll just yank it, and see if the mesh will go in there. Hurry up, Mr. Enchanting Machine. There we go. Pull those out. Let's see if... No, it won't even go in that slot. It won't even go in that slot. Okay, well, that's good to know. Good to know. There's other ways that I can get this enchanted. I mean, obviously I could make just an enchanting book. In fact, I do believe if we come up here, I'm pretty sure I have an enchanting table in here somewhere. Just a good old-fashioned enchanting table. I could swear I had one. Possibly over in this other. Let me see. I don't think I used it for crafting purposes. Maybe I don't have one. Let's see here. Maybe that's a different playthrough. Enchanting table. If I don't have one, it wouldn't be much to make one. Just a basic vanilla enchanting table. Probably useful for other things later on. Let's double check this chest. No, it's definitely not in there. Definitely not in there. Double check this chest. Nope. And this one? No. Okay. I guess I don't have one, so let's make one. Now we have one. And since we already have the wall of enchanting wood down there, all I got to do is put it on the other side of that wall, or yeah, just throw it down on the other side of this wall right here. And that should give us a level 30 enchant ability. No? Why you no work? Interesting. It's not doing anything. I wonder if that's because it just doesn't work in this pack. Maybe it's disabled somehow? That's definitely an enchanting table. It's not showing me anything when I put this in there. I am curious. Do I not have the skill to use it? No, that's not an issue. Let me go grab a regular tool and throw it in there to see if maybe it's just the fact that I'm trying to do a mesh. But it's not showing me anything. I have a feeling that it's somehow disabled. I just have a feeling. Let's grab a bow. That would be something that would normally be enchantable. You guys are probably going to tell me I'm doing it wrong. No, that definitely has enchantability. I just can't do the mesh in that. Okay. I'm going to have to do it some other way. I had to get a book of some sort, somehow. But yeah, I was hoping to get not efficiency, but fortune. I was hoping to get Civ Fortune on that. But and I'm pretty sure I don't have... I mean, I've got regular fortune books, but no Civ Fortune books, and those will probably have to be either found or created using some kind of random enchant thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't, if I actually do. S-I-E-V-E. Oh, what is this? I do have a Civ Fortune. That's amazing. I don't know where I got it. I probably got that from a quest. Okay, well let's do this instead. We will put our Civ Fortune on. It costs 6 levels. Okay, that seems reasonable. Oops, wrong thing. This book. 5, 6. Yeah, because I wanted to start getting better drops from when I'm civing. So there we go. That'll help. That'll help a lot, I would imagine. All right, awesome. Little sidetrack there taken care of, but let's put those things away. We're not done. And laser wrench. I will put the laser wrench in here with the rest of my tools, although I don't think I'm going to be using it a whole lot. If you guys tell me that it's like really worth doing, we will go ahead and maybe set some of that up, or I will maybe set up a little system of using it just so that you guys can see how it works, because I've never used it before. That's kind of my aversion to it. I just don't understand it yet. And I don't want to learn it on camera, so maybe I'll learn it between this episode next and we will take a look at it at that point. But anyway, the next thing we wanted to do was the magical speed upgrade, which is going to require a speed upgrade, and then we can get the magical speed upgrade. And let's go see how much of an increase that gives us to the lava generator, because we know what the basic speed upgrade does. Doubles it. Right, so right now we're producing 80 RF a tick. We pull that out, drops back down to 40. Put the magical one in. It's still 80. Still 80? Yes. No, there's no difference there. I wonder what the difference is. Oh, interesting. Usages. Of course, we need evil infused to upgrade it to the next one, and that's that's going to be back to needing another. So I'm really curious if we click that. Look at usage. I don't really see any difference here. So I'm kind of curious as to what the point of making the magic one is for, unless it does something different in different machines. So like, if I put this does have a thing. So if I put it there, maybe, I don't know. I don't have anything to convert right now. The only other thing that I really want to put things in is the culinary generators. In fact, we need to do some culinary generation. Let's put these enchanted apples and things away. So those can all go into there. Put these away. Let's take a look at our loot chests. I think we're going to wrap this one up. Yeah, you guys can let me know. Let me know what the difference between the magic speed upgrade is and the regular speed upgrade. I'm not sure. Really quite curious. Maybe it has a bigger effect on things like transfer nodes, but it did not seem to have any difference in the generator at the moment. Anyway, maybe that's a bug. Maybe that's intended. Yeah, let's open these last 2 loot chests real quick. Another experience pawn, blah. And some bouncy plates. Interesting. Interesting. Might have to play with those. Let's throw that in there because that's not needed. Let's go put a bouncy plate in the backyard and see what it does. There we go. Let's see what we also need to do this real quick. Click. grab some beans, and go put some power generation in. Let's see what this does before we go back inside. Boom! Oh, that's nice. It just shoots you in the air. Very nice. Now I wonder if do they stack? No. Does having more than one of them around make a difference? No, not really. How hard are they to break? Not hard to break. Well, that's pretty nice. I like that. That'll be nice to if I need to get up onto the roof. Like right here, I can go boom, I'm up on the roof. Nice. I do like that. I do like that. You can do one on this side too. Put one on right here. So whoop, up on the roof. Those are kind of nice. Those are kind of nice. Alright, well, put the rest of them away. Go make some power because we're gonna need lots of... Oh, what am I out of? I'm actually out of bowls. Okay, yeah. I keep the bowls on that shelf so I can visually see exactly when I run out of bowls. So we just need to get a bunch of wood here. Make some bowls. No, wrong thing. I'll probably be able to use those for something else. Maybe. Use? Anyway, I'll worry about dealing with that stuff later. I'll just toss them in this chest for now. There we go, a bunch of bowls. And like I said, I keep them on this shelf so I can visually see when I'm running out. And now we can make the bean stew. Give me 2 stacks so we can get these generators going again. Oh, yeah, let's, I put the upgrade in the one, right? This one's got the upgrade in it. It is now producing 128 as compared to 64, which is what the base is on those. So that's nice. This one's, so that's actually really good. And how close are... Oh, yes, we do have the material. Okay, let's finish up this weapon before we wrap up this episode. So if I break those back down into the Supremium, I can then convert 8 of these Supreme and gets to Supremium. Toss those into the smeltery. Let's pull that gear thing out of there. Alright, that's just going to take a few minutes to melt down. There was one other quest. Oh yeah, there was a couple other quests I wanted to just do real quick. And it was not in here, because this is about as far as I can go in there right now. But I can't claim this. Claim that for the magical speed upgrade. Wait, does it say? No, it does not say what it does there. That's a bummer. I was hoping it would. But these right over here, these upgrade quests, I think I can do some of those. Oh yes, and there was one other thing I wanted to mention. If we look in there, actually, you'll see that I did the Enderium. Obviously, I've made some Enderium because I upgraded my arrow shaft to Enderium, so we'll claim that one. And Lumium. Obviously, I've had Lumium for a while because that bow was made out of Lumium for the longest time. But Signalum. Signalum was an issue. I made Signalum in the smeltery, right? Molten Signalum, that's a thing. If we look, Signalum, right here, Molten Signalum. You can make it in the smeltery, right? Alloying with some silver, some copper, and some destabilized redstone, which you just get by melting redstone down in the smeltery. Problem is, if you look at the usages of that, there's no ingot from Molten Signalum. So yeah, I've got a tank with 4 buckets of Molten Signalum in it that I can't do anything with. Kind of bummed about that. So I'm going to have to do that the other way, which is to do it in the induction smelter with the Signalum blend, which I could still use the smeltery here to get the destabilized redstone. I can just melt a bunch of it down and pour it into another one of these tanks. But then, yeah, we're going to need to take buckets of that, craft it into Signalum blend using pulverized silver and copper, and then run it through the induction smelter to get that to get that stuff. So let's grab out our scythe head here. Now that this is melted down, yeah. We got our 8 ingots of supremium. Pour out our supremium scythe. Maybe we'll start with some of this thermal expansion and machines next episode, and maybe even work on our mob grinder at the same time during the next episode. So let's just finish up this supremium head here, get our scythe, and get an idea of how well it works. We'll go kill something with it, and then we'll wrap this episode up, because we're probably already going a little long, and it takes a long time for that to cool off. Cool off! Blow on it. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're making a scythe. Now, before I pull it out of there, I want to look at these stats. 1300 durability, that's nice. Mining speed, that doesn't matter. Attack, 12.28. Now, I kind of wonder if the Enderium Tough Binding has effect on that. So one of the things I want to check was that, if I switch those around, that did increase the durability, didn't it? 13.2 something. 13.2 something. No, it didn't change it at all, actually. It did not change any of these things down here. Traits, prosperity, global traveler. The only other thing I wanted to check, and I could just do it like with a piece of wood just to see if it's going to make a difference, is whether or not that Enderium. Now, Enderium actually has pretty good stats anyway, so we grab some wood, because I could just throw this away afterwards. I'm not too concerned about it. And I just wanted to check how much of an effect the binding actually has on the damage. So if we switch back over to that and look at the damage is 12.27. If I switch that in, nothing. It does not affect the damage. Good. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to know. So the only thing that affects the damage on this is, in fact, the head. And do I want... Actually, I kind of like the way that looks. How does it look the other way around? No, actually I like it with the copper there and there. The color scheme over here. Alright, I think we're good. We'll even name this one. We'll name it the Reaper. Because it should have just a crazy amount of damage based off of that hearts. Based off of the way I think that the hearts is going to affect it. So let's just toss this in here. That should despawn eventually. Let's open up these chests real quick. Take care of that before we head out and do a little bit of damage. More lanterns. One of these days I'm going to have to use those. Nice. Some frozen cores. I could... Ooh! Luck of the Sea, Fire Aspect, Leech 3. Oh, nice. Unbreaking 2, Fortune, Sharpness, Civ Fortune 3. There's where I must have gotten the Civ Fortune 3. I must have gotten this reward once before. That's actually really nice, because now I'll be able to do another Civ. Because I think the Flint one is the one that gives Lapis. So if I wanted to like get a bunch of extra Lapis, I would actually need to do it to a Flint Civ instead of the Diamond Civ like I did. But the Diamond Civ there is going to give me more emeralds and such. So let's head on out. Let's toss these apples in here because I don't need those. I actually got still some lamps in my inventory, but let's pull the food out. We'll need that, and put the lamps away before we go running around. In fact, I think I have all the lamps are mostly over here because they're for future builds or whatever, things that I don't use very often. Okay, let's head out. And we want to test two things. We want to test whether the yo-yo is going to get all of those add-on abilities from this. The Prosperous Durante, the Global Travel. Oh, in fact, before we go anywhere, we need to make a loot place for loot to go. So here, I know. Let's make another storage, stone storage. And these right here. I want just 2 of them for now, and then of course I want to upgrade them. So 1 and 2. We'll upgrade them in place. So I'm going to put that there and that right on top so it connects. Upgrade that. Now I'm going to take this, and let's pull this out of my hand for a second. Now if I shift right click on this, it should set it. There we go. Linked to inventory. That is exactly what I wanted. That is the global traveler effect. So whenever I kill stuff with it, all of its loot should go straight to that chest. Straight to that locker there. If everything goes the way I want it to. Let's head out this way. We'll just find some dudes, some pigmen or something to kill. Alright, there's some pigmen. And hopefully we won't have too much of an issue dealing with this guy. Hey! 61 hearts. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty good damage. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it transferred the loot like I was hoping. I don't know if that's because I'm far enough away that it's not loaded, or if it doesn't like the fact that it's that particular inventory, if it needs like an actual chest instead of the stone storage. So we'll have to experiment with that. Hello. Killed that. Now, did that loot... Nope, that loot went to my inventory as well. Okay. Killed that one hit. That was pretty nice. Of course, it was one of them little guys, so I shouldn't be too surprised on that. Can I get up and out of here? Yeah. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I have a way up this way. Yep. Now, the next thing would be to check whether or not the yo-yo has the really good effects here. It doesn't seem to be a lot more damage. Definitely dealing area damage. Nice. I like that. But it seems like it's going to be a really decent weapon. Pretty decent weapon. Oh, hello, skeleton. Mr. Skeleton. Oh, yeah, I usually keep this thing on my bar so I can switch to it. I gotta remember to wait for it to recharge, because it does have a long recharge time. Alright, and only time is going to tell whether or not the yo-yo does in fact drop the... does in fact take the prosperous aspect when it's in my offhand from the thing here. So, but anyway guys, I think that's enough for today. We're going to wrap this up at this point. Yeah, I don't want to jump off that cliff. I guess we're going to wrap this up at this point. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm all full of arrows. But now that I got my Reaper, I think next episode maybe we'll go collect that loot at the end of that maze, because it had some really good stuff, and I think that would really help in the future future episodes. So anyway guys, thanks so much for watching. If you did like this, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment, and until next time, I will catch you later.